So the Eagles stink. They're not going to win. Last week I said you could combine the Giants and Jets franchises, the rosters, the coaches, and take the best ones from each team, put them up against the Niners, and they still would lose. I don't know what you would call that team, the Jets, Giants combined. So that got me to thinking. In the 40s, you guys may not know this, but back during World War II, history lesson, a lot of players actually fought in the war. And a lot of these teams wouldn't have enough players to play a game. Kind of like the Eagles this week, because the Eagles don't have enough players, but they have 2 wide receivers healthy. They stink. They shouldn't even be here. So in the 40s, the NFL actually combined the Steelers and the Eagles for a season and called them the Steagles. And they went 5-4-1 because neither team had enough players to play. So this week, the Eagles don't really have enough players to play. And the Steelers aren't playing. They're going to get the week off because of the Titans got 80 people infected. So it seems like this would be a perfect opportunity to combine the Steelers and the Eagles, the 2 Philadelphia teams, into one team, again, for the first time since World War II, and have them play the 49ers, because that would be a game people would like to watch. So forget the Niners and Eagles. That's a whack matchup. The Eagles aren't even a team. Let's do the Niners versus the Steagles. I'm going to go position by position, and you guys tell me who you would rather have, the guy from the Eagles or the guy from the Steelers, and at the end, I'll tally up. I'll go through this magical Steagle team, and we'll decide who wins, Niners or Steagles, okay? Okay, I'm serious. You can Google it, Steagles. They really existed. They went 5-4-1 in like 1943. What's different about it? We need players. This is not a good game. 2 wide receivers on the Eagles? No, we need Steagles. All right. Carson Wentz or Ben Roethlisberger? What do you guys say? Carson Wentz, I mean, if you were building a team for the future, he might be one of your top 3 picks after Mahomes and Kyler Murray, something like that. But right now, we got Carson Wentz with a 60-something quarterback rating and Big Ben 105. So I'm going Ben. So 1 for the Steelers. Okay, running back, Miles Sanders or James Conner? James Conner's averaging 5.6 yards per carry, but I've seen James Conner in person. He's kind of a plodding, big. He's okay. I like this Miles Sanders kid a lot. I think he's explosive in the pass game and the run game. And if you put him on, like, for example, who would Kyle Shanahan rather have, Sanders or Conner? Sanders. Not that makes it the right answer, but I'm going with Sanders. I'm going to give the Philly Eagles player the nod here. Wide receiver. Ooh, this is fun. Greg Ward or Juju Smith-Schuster? I'm going to go with Juju. All right. John Hightower or Deontay Johnson? Hightower, 3 catches. Deontay Johnson, total baller. Hightower went to Boise State. Deontay Johnson, one of the best. Yeah, I'm going to go with Deontay Johnson. All right. 3rd wide receiver, you got James Washington for the Steelers and no one for the Eagles. The Eagles don't have a number 3 wide receiver. So I'm going to have to go with James Washington by default. So far, we have the Steelers, basically, plus Miles Sanders. Okay, now let's get into the let's go tight end. Zach Ertz or Eric Ebron? Ertz, right? Ertz. We'll go with Ertz. I'm going to go with Ertz. Even though, look, I was watching some Eagles film this week. I don't know about that, buddy. Not looking too good anymore, buddy. 30 years old. Wants a lot of money. Not running too hard or too fast anymore. Guy went to Monte Vista. That's in Danville. People from Danville are the kind of people you meet in college and they'd be like, where are you from? And you'd be like, where are you from? They're like, Oakland. Like, oh, really? You're from Oakland? I'm from Oakland. Where'd you go to high school? Oh, I'm from Danville. Don't say you're from Oakland. You're from Danville. You grew up on like a golf course. I'm from Oakland. No, you're not. Zach. That was an epidemic at UCLA. People saying they're from Oakland and they weren't. I had to be like, look, I'm checking you right now. I'm from Oakland. The mean streets. I'm not. All right, left tackle. Jordan Mailata, because Jason Peters is hurt. Jordan Mailata or Alejandro Villanueva for the Steelers. I'm going to go with Villanueva because he's a starter. Jamon Brown for the Eagles or Matt Filer, left guard for the Steelers. I haven't heard Matt Filer, and I have heard of Jamon Brown because his name means ham in Spanish. It does. His mom named him Ham, right? Am I wrong? Tell me. I took French in school, so I don't really know. But the guy's name is Ham Brown. I'm tripping. I'm not tripping. His name is Ham Brown. Jamon Brown. Ham Brown. So I got to go with him. I've got to. I mean, what a name. Best just on the name alone. The other guy's name is Matt Filer. Doesn't sound like an athlete to me. All right. Center. Jason Kelsey or Marquise Pouncey. Jason Kelsey or Marquise Pouncey. I'm going Pouncey. That's me, though. I'm a big Pouncey guy. I like those Pouncey guys. They're good in the community. They're stand-up citizens. Never gotten in trouble. Nice group of friends. I like Pouncey. Parlez-vous français? Un peu. I took French in middle school, high school, and college, and basically forgot the whole thing. So, hey, at least I do football for a living, whatever. Okay, we got to center. I'm going Pouncey. So far, I have three Eagles on the team. Jamon Brown, Ham Sandwich Brown, Zach Ertz, and Miles Sanders. Right guard, Nate Herbig for the Eagles, or Kevin Dotson for the Steelers. I have no opinion. Guys, can you help me on this one? Jason Kelsey. Nah, he's old. Dotson? Okay, let's go Dotson, because I don't know who Nate Herbig is, and I don't like it. I don't like his name. Herbig? What kind of name is that? I don't trust it. All right. Right tackle, Lane Johnson or Chukwuma Okorafor. I like that name, but I don't know who it is. And I know Lane Johnson, so I'm going Lane. All right. So on offense, the Steelers have the running back, the tight end, the left guard, the right tackle. So we would be getting them 7 new players on offense. That's it. They just need 7 new players, including a quarterback, 3 wide receivers, and 3 offensive linemen. I think that would make them much more competitive in this game, don't you think? All right, let's go defense. Brandon Graham or TJ Watt. Now, I'm taking some liberties here because the Steelers run a 3-4. Eagles run a 4-3. I'm constructing it into a 4-3. Forgive me. It's Watt. So we're going Watt there. 3 technique defensive tackle, Fletcher Cox or Cameron Hayward. This is a tough one, guys. These guys are both studs. I think I would go Cameron Hayward. But everyone in this comment section is saying Cox. So I'm inclined to defer to the expert analysis in the comment section. Unless someone wants, I get a couple Haywards. Now I got a Cox. Ooh, it's tough. Cox because of the name. All right, he wins. Cox because of the name. All right, nose tackle, Javon Hargrave or Tyson Alualu. Hargrave used to be on the Steelers. Now he's on the Eagles. So he's kind of I'm going to go with Hargrave because he's already played for both teams. He's the quintessential Steagle. Hargrave. And he's with the Eagles. Josh Sweat or Stephon Tuitt. Stephon Tuitt. Then linebackers. Okay. Nathan Gary or Bud Dupree? Bud Dupree. Devin Bush or TJ Edwards. Who the hell is TJ Edwards? Who are these linebackers on the Eagles? This team won a Super Bowl less than 3 years ago. So I'm going with Devin Bush on that one. And then the other linebacker, Duke Riley or Vince Williams. I'll give the Eagles Duke Riley. I know who Duke Riley is. He went to LSU. I don't know who Vince Williams is. So Duke Riley. So far, they have Cox, Hargrave, and Riley. Let's go to the DB. The secondary. Darius Slay or Joe Hayden? Slay. Nickel Roby-Coleman or Steven Nelson? I'm going Nelson. Micah Fitzpatrick or whoever, Rodney McLeod. Ooh, that's a tough one. Who do you guys think? Micah Fitzpatrick or Rodney McLeod? I think I'm Micah. All right. Jalen Mills or Terrell Edmonds? I'm going to go with Mills. I think Edmonds stinks. That's my hot take on the Steelers. I think Terrell Edmunds stinks. I don't know why. Maybe it's his face. So, Mills. That's it. Okay. So, the Eagles, therefore, come into this game after merging with the Steelers. They get to keep their running back, their tight end, their left guard, their right tackle, their defensive tackle, their nose tackle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One linebacker, one strong safety in a corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They get to keep 9 players and bring in 13 starters from the Steelers. Okay, so I'll run down the Steagles starting lineup, and then you tell me, can the Niners beat this team? Instead of facing the Eagles, the Niners will face the Steagles tonight in a fictional world that I created. The quarterback will be Ben Roethlisberger. The running back will be Miles Sanders. The wide receivers will be Deontay Johnson, Juju Smith-Schuster, and James Washington. The tight end will be Zach Ertz. The left tackle will be Alejandro Villanueva. The left guard will be Ham Sandwich Brown. Jamon, for those who speak French. Center is Marquise Pouncey. Right guard is Kevin Dotson. Right tackle is Lane Johnson. Right D end is TJ Watt. 3 technique is Fletcher Cox. D tackle is Javon Hargrave. Left D end is Stephon Tuitt. The linebackers are Bud Dupree, Devin Bush, and Duke Riley. The corners are Darius Slay and Joe Hayden. I'm going to put Joe Hayden in. I'm going to sneak him in. Even though he's the number 1 corner, I just made the rule. Joe Hayden on the team. Free safeties, Micah Fitzpatrick, strong safety, Jalen Mills. Who wins this game? Steagles look pretty good on paper. But again, they haven't gelled. They didn't have any preseason games together, any training camp together. Ben Roethlisberger has never handed off to Miles Sanders, but I've heard that they respect each other's games and would like from afar to play with each other. So, and remember, I'm the coach of the Steagles. So you have an A+ game plan, a team that's motivated and hungry, unlike the Eagles. I think the Steagles have a chance, guys. This is a serious team. I mean, I got Ben Roethlisberger, and I ain't going to be calling RPOs all day. I'm going down the field. You know? Going down the field. I'm taking my shots. So, the Steagles. Niners aren't ready. I would be really excited if they started doing stuff like this. Like, there was a bunch of hand-wringing this morning. Like, are they going to cancel the week? Are there going to be games? Just combine teams. I think that's cool. The Niners should be able to draft players from the Raiders, because who cares about the Raiders? Give the Niners some Raiders. Although, who would they even want? Derek Carr? No. The running back. The Niners get Josh Jacobs. The Steelers get Ben Roethlisberger. And, I mean, the Eagles. I don't want to watch the Eagles tonight. I want to watch the Steagles. Is that so wrong? I don't want to watch Greg Ward try to catch a ball. Like, dude, go to the CFL.